Hello again, this is Cookie Killer. I've got a good one here. This is a quality of life mod. It's called the Easy Pump. It has a very unique set of pumps, as well as fabricator for design, or crafting them anyway. It's a very helpful mod, as I'm sure all of us have had our fair share of trouble getting resources and certain kinds of them. Now, getting a hold of these pumps to create them does require some of the resource, so the endgame ones are not liable to be gained right away. Show you that real quick without powering this. You can see the oil pump needs surprisingly no oil, but it does need 30 crystal, metal, polymer, and electronics, which will take you a little while to get. The crystal pump takes 50 crystal, 40 metal, 10 polymer, 5 electronics. The metal one, same thing. These are pretty much the more basic mods though. Once you start getting into things like the cement pump, which will make you cementing paste, you need 100 cementing paste to get it. When you're working on the polymer one, you need 100 polymer. Organic polymer does work, by the way, so if you find any creature that'll give you that, farm it and get it back as fast as you can, and you can have the device. The more endgame resources take a little more. This one requires 50 black pearls, so you'll have to go diving for that. The electronic one takes a little extra on the electronics to create. Silica pearls obviously need silica pearls. About 50 isn't too bad of a number though. Obsidian, same thing, requires obsidian to make it. And of course the tough one, being the element, takes 20 element to make. Now, all of these pumps can be placed almost anywhere, including within your base or out of your base. And they tend to gather no matter where they're at. They don't require being on any particular vein, resource, or stone type in order for them to work. And they're very helpful in telling you which one is what. As you can see, it's right there on the front. They don't take long to start gathering, although it may take them a while to seriously build up the resource. Usually, if you leave these things running and go to bed, there will be quite a bit of said resource on them once you come back. So once you have everything set up, it takes very little time before the stuff starts flowing in. Now, one thing I'll warn you about is to be careful not to overwhelm yourself with weight, because depending on what mods you're using in that department, you'll definitely weigh yourself down too quickly if you pick up a whole lot of, say, crystal once it's a stack of like 4,000 or so. That'll weigh you down pretty heavy. Also, keep in mind that if you, as you can see, this has 13 on it, you can pick it up at any time you want, but if you do that without taking the resources off of it, then when you place them back down, the resources are gone. They won't be there. You'll lose whatever the pump picked up. So that may be a slight downside. Or it may not bother anyone. Just depend on how many of them you have, I suppose. They, like I said though, they generally build up the resources pretty quick. I mean, if you're actively building, you'll burn them faster than it's going to pump them. But given a while to do their thing, they'll pick up a good bit of resources for you pretty quick. So anyway, that's that one. That's that for today. Hopefully that's helpful. I'll have a link to the mod in the description as always, and credits to the creator. That's all for now. Take care. Have a good night.